All right. Another day, another lift. We've got push today. Today was supposed to be a rest day. Theoretically, at least it was. But I feel fine. And I woke up at 4:30 and I was like, I really want to go lift. So we're going to go lift. My biggest advice in regards to beginners is do not do 7 days a week. Or in general, do not do 7 days a week without the understanding that you might, that seventh day might just not be worth it in regards to what you get from recovery. And if you still decide to go forward with that, then that's your decision. I know my body, I know how I feel, what I need to feel in order to say, okay, I'm cutting this workout short, or okay, I'm not going to work out today, blah, 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 right? And to me, not taking this rest day basically says, okay, well, maybe tomorrow, so today I can hit this workout, but maybe tomorrow I'll need it. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll feel like something in my back or just too sore in my upper body. Okay, let's take that rest day. It gives me the option to take a rest day whenever I need to, right? But some days, if you go through your routine, you're like, oh, I feel great on this rest day. And then the next day you're like, oh, I feel like I don't want to work out today. Well, you have no choice to. But if you're, going, and you've just got that rest day sitting in the bank, well, then typically you're good. I feel great this morning. I was moving fast. I was moving quick. I woke up like that. Last night, it was this morning that I forgot that I technically didn't have to work out today. But last night I completely forgot that it was a rest day. I had everything prepared. And I went to sleep ready. I was like, oh, I can't wait for push day tomorrow. But we're gonna take advantage of the early morning. Jesus, yesterday for legs was just not fun at all. Oh my god. The goddamn ice is coming off of my roof, cover my windshield. But anyways, we've got push today. Let's just say we've got something in the works. Not for today, but maybe the next push day. We've got something in the works. For a little, let's just say, back to basics. In terms of setting and whatnot. I make ample use of machinery, right? But there's something about just what is it called? A grungy old gym, right? Old bars, old dumbbell. Well, the dumbbells aren't that old, but you get what I mean. And safe to say, in the near future, that will show itself. But for now, we're just going to my normal gym. It's 4:30, or it's 5. It'll be 5:15 whenever I get there. So no one should be there. I can record. I'm excited though. Push day, love push day. It's Monday, the start of the week. Oh my god. I've got 2 discussions left for my classes this week. They're both due tomorrow. Late in the day, though. Yeah. It's all good. I'm excited to start the day. I'm sure I won't be excited the second I go to work, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if there's much of anything else. I found the microphone. It was laying in the snow in front of my car whenever I pulled into it. After me and my wife my wife and I went grocery shopping. So, always fun to see that. It works. So, we'll be repping it today. I mean, hopefully it works. What if, like, it turns on, right? But, like, it got all messed up, and so it's all warbled and crap, and I won't be able to tell until, like, afterwards. Crap, I'm still uploading that video, even if. But, yeah, got the microphone, got everything. Yeah. I weighed in at 172.2 today. And I'm going to say that was just like the egregious amount of diet soda I had throughout the day. I had a liter of diet root beer. And then I had like 4 or 5 cans of diet soda. So, hey, I love diet soda, okay? I keep looking better day by day. And, you know, you're not always going to look perfect, right? You can look perfect, but there's a level of, like, I'm disciplined in my diet and all that stuff, but, let's have something, you know? Something that takes the weight off of your shoulders, right? But yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at myself in the mirror before everything, but I weigh an extra 0.2 pounds today. Maybe attribute that to the ground beef that I ate. I finally got beef. I got 6 packs of beef. And one of them will feed me for the day. And I'm still hitting above my weight in protein. 20 grams less than usual, but you gotta do what you gotta do, because I can't sacrifice too many carbs. I took off 80 grams of rice for both lunch and dinner, and that's as far as I'm willing to go, but I'm getting ample fats in. I'm hitting 52 grams right now, so hopefully that'll like do something, right? I'm hoping, but we'll see. Like, this might just be, hey, the week of beef, and then I switch over to chicken or something like that, which is more than likely. Let's be for real. Because, in all honesty, beef takes way too long to cook. You got to sit there, monitor it so you got to make sure the pan heats up. It's about 5 minutes. Then you let it crust up on one side for about 6 minutes, then another 6 minutes, and it takes about like 10 minutes for it to cook all in after you like ground it up and everything. So it takes forever to cook it, but it was delicious. I love it. It's so good. But yeah, high in fat, so maybe not the best, but I don't care. It is. I need to add some variety in, so gotta find that somewhere. But yeah, we'll probably transition into chicken the next time I head over to the grocery store for meat. But overall, we're doing good. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna turn off the recording, listen to some music, and then we'll get into the gym. See y'all in there. Okay. 34 kilograms on the stack. And I almost fall off the bench.
I'm gonna put this back here. I'm like slipping. There we go. Fuck that. I increased the incline just to see, like, I thought I heard Sleep Token playing. I increased the incline, but I might bring it back down because I'm slipping. I've raised the seat. I should not have done that. Good set though. This is the last one, right? Pretty sure. First, I gotta move these up. I feel like a damn fool. Alright, here we go. So, in all honesty, I did not like that at all. So I'm gonna decrease the incline next week. I just wanted to see what this was like, but the slippery shoes, I felt no mind muscle connection. It's easier to put my shoulders back when the incline is lower. And if I'm arching my back, I'm basically turning it into a flat bench. So, but on to the next one. All right, we got some shoulder press. Let's make these feel easy. Yeah, I'm taking off these goddamn shoes. I'm getting pissed off. Good side. All right, last one. Beautiful. Alright, on to push downs. Alright, we've got 100 on the stack. Again, I don't know how much this actually weighs. Half the time it feels like it weighs half the weight. But overhead triceps, and we're gonna get into some cable flies. The bench press sets were not that good, in my opinion, but the shoulder press was feeling really good. But let's get straight into this one. I think we bump it up by one, and honestly, I'm feeling the ropes more than I feel the bars, so I'm gonna switch that out. I keep getting clips of people watching Uma Musume edits while they're working out. Maybe we don't live in the worst timeline. Maybe it's just, we're hitting a little bump, and Uma Musume will save us all. Beautiful set. You have no idea how badly I want to go to a con dressed as Cold Chip, Oguri, or Jungle Pocket. It's I just don't know how to find cons. I saw like a bunch of TikToks of like, hey, if you're an Uma Musume fan, we're going to this con and this con and this con, but they're all in the States. So I need to find like Euro cons. But I'm going to Gamescom this year and probably in a cosplay. Something like that. I don't know. Good set. That was number 3. I'm blazing through this goddamn workout, which means I should probably put in some more work. I'm gonna do a little upset and do 5 more reps, just because I feel like I'm not hitting triceps as hard as I could be. We got it at 130 right now. There we go. Hey, that's all I need to do. All right, now we got cable flies. Let me set up for that. Oh, I did not switch the weights. God damn. I was like, this shit is not budging at all. All right, we got 60 on the stack. High key, I don't even think I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll see. I think you could see it in my eyes. I put my shoulders back and like towards the 3rd rep. I'm going to increase the weight. I just got to keep forcing myself to put my shoulders back. We're increasing that weight. All right, last one. Shoulders are set back before we even start. Okay. Okay, I forgot to say I increased the weight as well. Now we've got lat raises, which I'm just gonna do in here. Okay, we're gonna start off with my back facing, and then we'll end with front facing. Too fucking light. And it says 30. What is it, 30 grams? What? I'm gonna raise it to 50 because I just feels like I'm doing like 25 or something. I need it to feel like I'm doing 30 pounds, you know? I love the Sam Solik arc where he was like, of course it was a joke, but he was like afraid of girls. There's this one TikTok I just saw, and it was like he's getting a chest, incline chest, what is it? Spotter. And then like this girl walks around and she's like, "You can do it," and then it just immediately cuts to him being in the car, like, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, this is good. I don't even think I can. Holy. Six. Assuming my swimming music goes hard. Jesus Christ. That was good. All right, make this one quick. Okay, 91 on the stack. Belt on. Belt on. Okay. Good one. It's so unfortunate that I don't know. I moved so quickly, and the like camera, I think it like the angle slightly changed because this woman just came up right through. I was sitting right next to it, and it wasn't even like an ask type situation. And like for all she knew, I could have been using the machine. She just comes up and starts using it. I moved. I'm not using the machine. No big deal. But also like, hey, if you're like, I'm going to come up and ask, like if someone's standing right next to this machine, I'm going to come up and ask, hey, are you using this? Do you mind if I work in? And then, or something like that. And then wait for the response, right? I don't know. Some people just, it's a who is there first, and just having the decency to, ask, right? It takes 5 seconds. I would have been like, oh no, you're good. Moved out of the way. I moved my camera because I don't want to be recording her. It's just unfortunate that some people think they own the world. These TikToks are getting out of hand. I hope this is actually doing something, and I'm not like, it's not like deadlift where it's, you're not actually doing anything beneficial. You're just pulling weight. Like for hypertrophy, I mean, deadlift is awesome. It's a good strength thing. Hey, you can pick this up and whatnot. That's great. For hypertrophy, I don't know. It just feels good. All right, last one. Let's make it good. Put your seatbelt on. Oh, I feel that a lot more. Maybe because I'm extending it, but I don't know. All right, on to poses. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? All right, like this towards me. All right. So the abs are showing bit by bit, more and more. We got some level of striation going right here. I wish you would got him focus. All right. That's some lattage right there. That's looking good. I like what I'm seeing. That is a really good shoulder pump. Whew. I'm feeling good. That's a decent pump right there. I think it's just, it's time with this. It just takes time. Good workout. I mentioned in the car that, next push day will probably be at a different location. I got to make sure I stay on top of that and make sure I'm good to go in there. But yeah, I'm going to go hit cardio. I'll see you all in the car. All right. We have just finished up in the gym. Got some good cardio in. Unfortunately, we did not play Uma Musume today. I decided to since I've got the iPhone, I just watched TikTok
I just watched TikTok the entire time on the iPhone, and dear God, dude, like I'm holding the iPhone, and then I was like, there's this thing I ordered like months ago. When is it supposed to get here? And so I pick up the S25. Jesus Christ, dude. It's just so bulky. I want to switch so bad. Because, like, I can feel it in my pocket now. Whereas in the iPhone, I don't feel a thing. So, I'm inching closer and closer. Not because I like the iPhone, but because I like how light it is. It's just nice to hold and whatnot. It's not a fucking monolith. But yeah, good workout. It wasn't quick because I was watching TikToks and whatnot, so I was taking good rests. But the exercises were pretty quick, even with me like slightly talking in between them. Kind of sucked that person like just walked in front of me. Maybe they were just trying to like not, hey, they were like, oh, let me rush past and whatnot and not get in their way and whatnot. But like I don't have an issue with you crossing the camera. I just have an issue with, like, I'm right next to the machine, you know, just have the decency to ask and whatnot. It was the same thing with the calf raises, like last week or something like that, where the woman just came up and used it after like I did 2 clear sets of, you know, I just don't understand it, you know. There's no decency or respect, right? And people like the same people who do this crap are the same exact people who like to moan and complain about like weight stacks and whatnot being left on and everything, but like they don't do it themselves. There was this one guy, whenever I first started working out at this gym, there was this one guy, I don't know, I was like just so anxious because I get so anxious and like overstimulated whenever I'm in a new place. So I was working out there and it was a leg day, and I go and set my stuff over by the next machine I'm going to use, and I left the weight on, and then I start walking back and he's like, hey, you need to take off weight. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. He's like, no, you take off weight. I was like, yeah, because I guess he just didn't understand English. But it's like, yeah, I was going to do that. And then I like encounter this like a couple weeks after, where I see him doing leg press. He just dips. The fuck are you on about? Like, genuinely, that stuff pisses me off. I just don't, I don't understand like how people expect respect or decency, right? Or just being a decent person. Yeah, just being a decent person in the gym, racking your weights, wiping your machines, and then, you know, first come, first served type of situation, right? I just don't understand how they expect that for themselves, but don't give it, right? It's just beyond me. Which is also yet another reason why I'm considering leaving that gym. It's just like the people are not the best. There's don't get me wrong, there are tons of great people. Like this other day, he was like, hey, do you mind if I work in? He didn't speak English, but like I could understand, like he was like, you know, the hand motions and whatnot, and I was like, yeah. And that was awesome. But some of these other people just don't know how to act, and expect people to act how they don't, or something like that. Whatever, you know what I mean. Which is really unfortunate. But good workout today, good cardio. Time to go cook ground beef. But I could have my fair life, all that stuff. The pump looked really good today. We got we were told because of ice, like there's a 2-hour delay for work, so I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be playing some Night Rain or maybe even some Arc Raiders. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's like anything else. No. I just saw this guy hit a massive cloud on his bike. You don't know how much I yearn for like the vape. Not because of the nicotine, but because of the flavor. I just like hitting it for the flavor, which means I probably need to start chewing gum again. But it's like a craving. Should I hit the vape for my refeed? Is that how that shit works? But I was thinking recently that I might do a what I eat in a day. It's really simple. It's like what I'm eating in the morning before the workout, what I'm eating after the workout for breakfast, what I'm eating, blah 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 blah, just all that stuff. Oh goodness, maybe I should substitute the Fairlife for whatchamacallit, something else. Because ground beef, what the fuck are you doing? Someone was it is, mind you, black ice conditions on the road, and you're doing an overtake as a car is approaching you. Jesus Christ, some people, man, some people. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because what's it called? It's reduced fat, don't get me wrong, and it's super high in protein for a milk. Milk is already high in protein relatively, but Fairlife just has more, right? It has double, tends to have double, because most milks have 8 grams. But it's still got fat in it, right? And I can, if I find something else, I don't know, might make room for some carbs, and in general just more ground beef. But that means more ground beef and less variety of stuff that I'm getting. So maybe I keep it in, because I'm getting a lot of micronutrients from the Fairlife. So might just keep it in. Just a thought. But yeah, pretty simple. Like what I eat in a day, go about what I'm eating and whatnot. Half of it's just gonna be Diet Cokes, because I slammed those back. Did I say I had a liter and then like 5 cans yesterday? So I throw down on the Diet Coke and whatnot, but not much else to say. We'll see if I go work out tomorrow. Low key, Jesus. Low key might go check on the other gym today and see if they're like 24/7, because they said that they were gonna go 24/7, and then might just hit a little nasty pull day over there. Because let's see, what can I do? We've got dumbbell row, bent over barbell row, and then pull-ups. I've got a belt. And then for biceps, we do some dumbbell curls and then some cable curls. I could do literally everything there. So I'll check it out. Because I'm kind of getting if you can't tell, I'm getting agitated with this gym. Look, the people are athletic, they're strong and whatnot. It's a lot of, these people are huge, I want to be huge mentality, right? But not everyone needs that. And then also, like, it's just the way these people act. I try not to let it get to me, but I'm the most chalant person you're ever gonna see, There's gym etiquette, and then half of these people don't follow it, which is so unfortunate. But yeah, because like, what's it called? One time, this guy was like, you record people, and I was like, yeah. Like I know. I tried to make sure that like I'll zoom in to cut people out of the frame, and whatnot. Sometimes it happens, but as long as I'm not getting their face, I think it's fine. And whatnot, but like if it has to happen, it has to happen. If they let me know, I turn it off, right? You just have to have respect for other people. If they don't want to be recorded, don't record them. And it just goes to the same extent of ask people next to a machine. Don't run and take stuff or use stuff that people have obviously been using, right? Whenever they're there first. It's just rude. But not much more to say. Get home and just chill. Peace.